Hey, I'm live. Hey, good morning, everyone. On the other side of the world, the sun has just set here in Thailand. And it's most likely, if you're in Europe, it's already up, shining. I hope it's shining. And if it's hidden behind the clouds, it's still shining up there beyond the clouds. So dig inside and shine. Find the sunshine within and bring it with you. You know, put it in your pocket. You're going outside, put it in your pocket. Like you put your money in your pocket, put your sunshine in your pocket. Make sure you got plenty of sunshine when you get out into your day. So when you go see someone else, you can smile and get a reflection. Hey, let's start some smiling in the morning. And if you're in the USA, you might just be waking up. It is 5:53 in the morning in New York or Boston or the East Coast or Maine or out in Cape Cod or wherever you might be. Many people are up before the sun. I just naturally wake up when the sun seems to rise. I don't prescribe to any particular waking up scenario other than I like to wake up and take a deep breath. Oh, actually, I really like to exhale and get rid of the stale air in my system and then take some deep, fresh, clean air. How would you do that? I mean, if you've been inside all night and the window's been closed, it's really simple. Go to a window or open the door or whatever it is that you need to do to let a blast, even if it's cold out, let that blast, refreshing air hit you, charge you, and feel the life force like kind of come over you. Then what I choose to do, I don't do it every day, but what I like to do, at least a few days a week, maybe several, my body really tells me what I should be doing in the morning. My mind, my body, and things like deep breathing, like blowing out that stale air, the negative, any kind of negative energy, any charges, then breathing those positive ions in the morning, fresh, crisp, cool air or warm air, but get it fresh. Forest fresh, jungle fresh if you're in the south part of the United States. In the north, crispy, cool air. And if you're close to the ocean, you're going to get charged with ions, right? So that's a trick that I use because I don't drink coffee first. I used to have coffee to wake up. Oh no, well I don't. I like a shot of coffee every now and then because I want sometimes a kick, but it's not the first thing I do in the morning anymore. It used to be many years ago, but I do appreciate my organic tea, as I've mentioned before. So that's kind of it's a different thing, and I don't really drink it for the effect. I drink it for the flavor and the richness that it seems to embody a richness of life in the morning for me. And I don't know about you, but a good, clean, green drink. And then I like to drink my ginger tea, roselle tea, and my reishi tea and charge up. But before I do that, I actually drink anywhere from 20 to 32 ounces of clean water down. I mean, that like flushes me out. It cleans my system. I mean, I see all these products being sold because people are plugged up, mostly because they're eating bad food. And that's not very good, right? You're just toxins building up. How can you feel good? So you got to kind of flush yourself in the morning, right? What a better, simpler way than water, right? Water will just flush you out. Talk to my wife, she goes, well, I asked her, I said, so do you drink any water? I don't need it. No, you don't know you don't need it. You really need it to keep everything moving through your body, flushing it out, including the shot of fresh air in the morning. Take it. Don't do a shot of whiskey, or don't do a shot of anything else, but fresh air, or maybe a shot of green juice or something. And clean your system. I do this breathing technique, and I repeat 6 times. And so I exhale, I clean my lungs out, and I breathe into the count of 7. I hold it 4 times at about 28. There's no hard and fast rules, but the ratio is 1, 4, 2. Then I exhale through my mouth at the count of 2 times the inhale, so the count of 14, but I go over those numbers quite often. But it's just a gauge, and it's a way to keep it's a way to keep a synchronicity going, and what do you call it? Like an organizational beat and rhythm. So I do that 6 times, but I make sure I actually do it 7 in case I missed a count, and I get almost in a meditative state. But after the 5th or 6th time, I get like this oxygen charge, and it wakes me up. Much cleaner, much better than coffee ever could. And then I might move around and kick and clear my chi. I might do a little qigong, do some kicking, stretching, bending over, touching the floor with flat hands to make sure I don't get stiff ever. I'm always flexible, bending, twisting. And then maybe go for a ride and listen to the birds on my bike. But if you're not in a place where there's any birds, you can still go for a quick walk outside and get that shot of cool, fresh air. And charge yourself and bring your energy up for the day. And then, really, no matter what's going on, I had this discussion with my wife. She said she didn't sleep well last night. I'm like, okay. She goes, but I have a choice, she says. I can not feel good, or I can just smile. And when I smile enough, I'm forced to feel good, and this cycle starts again. So there's no need for any of us to go in a downward spiral. In the morning, we should work. I mean, we can do whatever we want, but we really want and need, what we really need is to get up and get our energy up. So we go through the day bouncing off. I actually put a field out there, even when I'm driving. It's a field of safety. It's a field of keeping the blue lights away. And it's a field of putting out positive energy in front of me. So if you go out in the day, charged up with a positive charge, with an intention to smile, to uplift, and leave other people smiling. I do some pretty strange jokes and some odd things, but I do that because I want to catch people off guard, and I never leave them without cracking a smile, Some people don't get it because they're so wrapped up in the moment, and even if it's an odd joke, you can roll your eyes and crack a weird smile, but the whole deal is get a smile on. And as we walk through the day and go through the day, I feel my job. I read I have this cassette tape called The Smile Millionaire. Okay? So that must mean 1,000,000 smiles, right? By a gentleman by the name of Paramahansa Yogananda, who changed my life with this little tiny book. Amazing. I've learned so much with little tiny books where the wisdom is compressed. Like getting up in the morning, it's compressed. You get up, you exhale, get the garbage out, and start recharging with positive ions. And with intention, put a positive field around you and find the sunshine within. Read something. Doesn't matter what it is. And it doesn't have to be the same thing every day. And it doesn't have to be at the same time. And you don't have to get into a boring routine or a strict routine. But you have to do something that feels right. It's important that it feels right. Oh, every day you got to get up and got to do this. I got to get up every day at 5 o'clock. Well, you know what? I mean, that's good if that's really what you love to do. But if it causes stress and a lot of other stuff, it's not really necessary, is it? What's necessary is to get up and find what works for you. You try this, you try that. And there's guidelines, there's so much stuff. And I'll keep sharing with it because I've done lots of stuff around the world, different places, hundreds different countries. And I'm not with my family or whatever, and I don't even know where I am. But you know what? I end up, I'm in places like war zones and stuff and places that aren't considered to be unsafe. But when we keep a positive energy field around us, guess what? People that have a less than positive will attract people with a less than positive, and they will go the other way, and your pathway will always be clear, wide open, and positive with healthy bumps along the way that are there and designed for us to learn more about who we are, what we're capable of. And who we are just reminds me of the piece of jewelry that I make called Be a Star. It's not my design. It's a woman from Germany who lives in Bavaria on the plains of where the Celts and the Romans made peace. She lives there. It's a magical area. And in my travels, I, my wife, and my daughter of 8 years old at the time, which was 2008, went to a jewelry show in Munich, and we went to visit her. And we connected about her mandala book. And she's all about empowering women, but men too, right? So you be the star who you are, whatever that is inside. We can't get pulled down. We got to dig deep. And we got to dig deep and find out who it is, what we're made of, and take that jewelry that has meaning or something of symbolic value to uplift you and give you the power in the hour. And when you have that power in the hour, you take it out into the morning. So now you're stacked up a few hours and you take it through the day, through the week, through your life. So you're lifting up and you're being a positive entity wherever it is that you go. So I gotta go because it is past 6 p.m. here in Thailand. They're closing the doors, the lights are being shut off, and I'm gonna go probably get a Thai massage because it's just down the street. And getting a Thai massage is like stopping at 7-Eleven because there's plenty of them and you get tuned up. And I'll tell you what, how did I get this? Because I went after it. I went to lands I never knew anything of, and I found the benefits and the perks and the wonderful things in life, overcoming the challenges every step of the way when there were challenges, and most of the challenges are right here. So just walk through them. Charge yourself in the morning, turn on a positive energy, and walk into your day charged. And share that charge with people. People need to be lifted up, and you need to be the one to help them. We need to help each other, especially now. And I think maybe, so I just warned you about the lights. That's my marketing department next door. Anyway, you got to be a charge for life. And that's why I'm here. I'm trying to help and uplift you to uplift somebody else, because we need it today. Right now, today. When you get up, get out, make a difference with one person, just one. Put a smile on their face. It'll go back and forth. Just tell them to take that damn mask off and smile, okay? Smile. Get it and rock and roll. And have a good life, no matter what anybody's telling you. walk above the noise, then dance into the day. This is Peter Stone. I'm on my way. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe later on tonight, whatever. Enjoy, okay? I hope you enjoy your day with everyone else. Thanks. www.peterstone.com, inspirational jewelry.